Hey guys, welcome back to Magic TV. My name's Craig. It is, what day is it? That's right. It's it's a day. I think it's Friday. It's 9 o'clock. Welcome to Magic TV. This is going to be a review. It's going to be a review of a convention that I went to, which is the Ferrybridge Day of Magic, which is organised by Mike Shepherd and Danny Hunt and Steph Hunt. Now, the Ferrybridge Day of Magic is a very small convention. I've been going for the last 2 years. It's been going since time began. There's a very rich, deep history about it, but that's not what this video is about. What this video is about is for me to tell you that this is possibly the best one-day convention you will ever attend. And if you're not making time in your schedule to go to this convention, you are really missing out. Is it the biggest convention in the world? No. Does it have the most people attend? No. But is it super friendly and really fun to be at? Absolutely. And you know what? As much as I love Blackpool, I do. As much as I love the session, as much as I love Magic Live, as much as I love FISM, and I love all the big conventions, for me, the small one-day conventions, they're my favourite. And, you know, here's the thing about the Ferrybridge Day of Magic. It's been running since, I don't know, a long, long time. And the entire time it's been running, they've never paid a lecturer to attend once. They've never paid anyone who appears on the Gala show to attend once. It's not a profit-making convention. The whole idea of it is basically to be a hangout and to have like-minded people hang out and just spend the day talking about magic. The venue it's held at is really perfect. It's got a nice stage. It's absolutely perfect for what they need it to be. There's always a nice range of dealers. You know, this year John Morton was there as a dealer. The year before Magic Books were there as a dealer. You've always got a bunch of different dealers. They've got a nice little sort of area where they cater sandwiches and so on and so forth. There's a bar. There's a separate section where people can sit down and session and chat. And they normally have 2 or 3 lectures on. And then the rest of the time, it's chatting, it's talking, it's going around the dealers. And then they have a showet kind of in the late afternoon. And it's a great day out. And the tickets are I don't know, £10, £15, something like that. It's an absolute bargain. Well, this year was my favourite year yet. And I've already said to Ryland and Thea and Sarah, I'm going again next year. I love it. So there were 2 lecturers on the Ferrybridge Day of Magic this year. The first lecturer was Vinny Segoo from Neo Magic. Now, I've reviewed some of Vinny's stuff in the past. And I've read his book and I've been a big fan. He's got some great releases. Never really, and I've met Vinny in the past on his dealer stand, obviously, but I've never really spent much time with him. His lecture was great. It was really good. It was, the focus of his lecture was on accessible magic with maths, combining maths and magic in a very accessible commercial way. And it was fun. Like, Ryland really enjoyed this lecture, and I'm not surprised because Ryland loves maths. He loves magic, so it makes sense that he would love this this lecture. I especially really liked it. And you know what? There's one particular routine that's based on a magic square routine where Vinny has taken the magic square and literally turned it on its head and turned the magic square into a really clever forcing device. And he said that this is going to be coming out as a commercial product next year, but we were lucky enough to actually learn it there and then. Brilliant idea. And when I say a brilliant idea, I mean an absolutely brilliant idea. I could see a lot of people doing this. Now, he'd combine this with a card trick, which was like an impossible revelation, an impossible prediction with a kicker ending where the entire deck turned blank. Just a really nice, really, really strong routine that I could see a lot of people doing. And in actual fact, I could see people having that printed on their business card. Really good. But a lot of the routines were math-based and they were just fun. He went through his perfect match routine, which I reviewed on this channel a couple of years ago, and it's a great routine. If you want to see that, go onto the Neo Magic website. But I'll tell you something else as well. He's got some brand new stuff that's come out recently. Honestly, some of the material he's got is great. He's got a fantastic version of the Gemini Twins plot. So Gemini Twins obviously been around for years. He's combined Gemini Twins with kind of like Kids Card by Richard Pinner. And he's put together this really strong routine that I could see a lot of working pros use. I really, really could. I'm going to be doing a review show special on Vinny's stuff soon, but Vinny's lecture was great. If you are looking for a lecture, a fresh lecture for your society, and you're looking for something different, I would definitely consider Vinny Sagu from Neo Magic. The second lecture was me, and I did a kind of a one-off lecture. I combined some unpublished material I'd never lectured on before. I combined that with some older stuff that had been that I hadn't lectured on in about 20 years. I combined that with some kind of underground stuff that will at some point see the light of day. And I really enjoyed lecturing for Ferrybridge. You know, the people that attend Ferrybridge, they're just super nice. Everybody in that audience was super nice. I really enjoyed lecturing for that convention. And then you had the Gala show, or the Showet. It's the Gala Showet, or the Showet. And there were 4 acts on the Gala show. Now, normally Danny Hunt compares the Gala show, and Danny is an amazing compare because Danny is an amazing magician. Danny and Amethyst have obviously, Steph have been going on stages for years. The problem is, on the day of Ferrybridge, Danny, well, not Danny, Steph Danny had something to do with it, but Steph was due to give birth. So Danny wasn't going to be able to be there for the showette, so I was asked to do comparing, which I did. And there were some great acts, some fantastic acts. So there were 4 acts altogether. I did bits and pieces as a compare, which was fine, but it's not about me, it's about the act. So the first act was Mirage, which is a new double act in Magic. A new double act. I believe that this show was their very first show, and they did Snowstorm very, very well. And they did a kind of a really cool card revelation using a chocolate bar, which again was really cool. They had a really good look, and the two of them look good on stage together. And I know that they've got big things planned as a double act, so they were great. They did about 8 minutes, and then Ryland and Thea took the stage, doing their illusion act, Magic and Mischief. It was the first time, I think, that they third show that they had actually done Magic and Mischief, and yeah, it was great. They opened with the Fire Cage, which is one of my favourite ways to produce somebody to start a show. Then into the Split Press. After the Split Press, it was their rendition of the Restarting Bottle routine by Morgan and West. Then after that, which you can learn in Parlor Tricks, by the way. Then after that, it was Sands of the Desert. And then after Sands of the Desert, it was The Amazing Balloon, which Ryland had a bit of a problem with. And I love it when something goes wrong in the middle of an act with Ryland and Thea, but especially Ryland, because I want to see how we can get out of it. Because for me, that's the most important skill. If he was just going out and doing everything perfect every single time, I'd be like, ah. I like it when things go wrong, because you learn every single time. It's fine to fail as long as you fail forward. And the whole piece is timed. Amazing Balloon is timed, and it was his own fault. He's supposed to press 2 buttons to start the whole timed thing, and he only pressed 1. So he realised partway into it wasn't actually working. So he had to then go back, have an excuse to go in and restart the program, but by then he was halfway through the music, and so everything was completely out of time. So in real time, he was trying to kind of self-edit his performance to try and catch up and miss parts out, and he had to think about where the program would be versus where the music is, and then still bring it to a successful conclusion. And obviously, it wasn't as good as it would be if he'd actually not screwed it up, but speaking to people in the audience, they didn't even realise there was a problem, which is fantastic. And then he finished with a levitation, so he levitated Thea to finish. That was a great act. You know, I always say, the more you do something, the better you get at it. I really do feel over the last couple of years especially, Ryland has just progressed so much as a performer. And I think part of it is because he's working with his sister now, and he's on stage with his sister, so they get to bounce off each other. And Thea's coming into her own as well. You know, she wants to learn so much magic, which is great. And thank you to Danny Hunt for giving them the opportunity to go on that stage and perform. That was fantastic. Then after that, you had Thomas Maloney come out. And Thomas performed Blake Voigt's Vanishing Stool Illusion. He performed it for the very first time. He's never performed it before. That was his first performance. And afterwards, I mean, obviously, the first time... Here's the thing, right? You've got to have guts to go out on stage and perform something for the first time. I see so many people that never have the guts to go out and do this. And one thing I love about Tom is he's not afraid to try stuff out in his act. He's not afraid to try stuff. And the thing is, when you try something, is it going to be perfect first time? Unlikely. But when you try something, you know the starting off point. Now you know how to get better. Now you know how to get better. Were there little problems? Yeah, he forgot until about halfway through to get the people to sit on the stool. Kind of a big issue. There were other small little niggles, but as I pointed out to Tom, the effect on the audience, if you did that in front of a lay audience, they would absolutely love it. You know, the vanish of the stool looked fantastic, and the pacing behind the routine was great as well. Obviously, he was rushing it a little bit. It's the first time he performed, but I could see this being a big player for Thomas Maloney, absolutely. And Tom continues to get better and better every single time I see him perform. And then finally, you had the headlining act, and the headlining act for a reason, actually, Raymond and Crawford, who are a double act that I believe have been mentored by Danny Hunt, and I believe that Danny is having a lot of to do with them behind the scenes. They were great. They were fantastic. They were really good. I mean, they've been touring the holiday parks this season, and if there's one thing I know, it's that the holiday parks are going to make you better and better and better, and these guys are already so polished. Even though they've not been working with each other as a double act for that long, they look like they've been doing it forever. I mean, just brilliant. They showed us 3 routines. The cardboard box was done great. There's nothing wrong with the cardboard box at all. That was a nice closer. The opening juggling routine, I remember first seeing that with Michael Jordan performing it. And obviously it's Michael Jordan's trick, Carding Club. And Guy Barrett obviously made me aware of it very early on because Guy designed it. Guy and Michael designed it together. I remember the first time I saw that and turning around and saying to myself, you know what? It almost makes me want to juggle because it's such a great trick. If you can juggle, it's like a Venn diagram, right? If you can juggle and you can do magic, there's a small section in the middle of people that can juggle and do magic, and anybody who's in that section should absolutely buy this trick. It's brilliant, and I love the personality that was shown on stage when that was taking place, and the whole dancing around and everything. Really good, really, really good. The Gypsy Balloon, change of pace completely. The Gypsy Balloon was great as well. I've always loved Gypsy Balloon. I love the story that led into it. I love the narrative, making it all about her story and who she is and why she's doing what she's doing, and absolutely great. And then obviously finished off with the cardboard box. You know, that is a show that you'd see on, you know, each one of those acts individually. You could see them on any sort of magic convention stage and they would not look out of place. Just brilliant, you know. It's just brilliant, and it's great that Danny has the connections and has the network to be able to pull all these people in every single year and have just a great convention every single year that people can come and attend. So I have footage. I don't know how much footage I've got. That's the thing. I have footage. So I have footage of the Showet, and I thought you guys might like to see this. Now, it was filmed for me by Nemid, and I haven't looked at the footage yet, but I know he said he got a lot of footage. Now, I don't know what he's got. I don't know if he's got footage of all 4 of the acts. I don't know if he's got footage of just the headlining act. I have a feeling he would have got Ryland and Thea because he knows that I would have wanted that footage. But I'm not too sure what he's got. So what we're going to do is we're going to play the footage of the various different acts now. You've heard me describe them. I'm going to play the footage of various different acts now so you can see just what this convention was, or the show at the convention was like.
Mirage is a new and innovative magic illusion act with their main show featuring multiple creations designed and built by them. Today, Mirage want to give you a sneak peek of their brand new show. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and give a big round of applause to Cameron and Beth as Mirage!
Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon! Right, I want to try something. Let's get straight into this. Let me take a look around the crowd. I need someone to help me out. Hello, this gentleman here. What's your name, sir?
Danny.
Danny, come this way. Ladies and gentlemen, give Danny a massive round of applause. Danny, just round here up the stairs into the stage. That would be absolutely fantastic. Magicians, we do these cheesy things. We all like card tricks. I'm going to do a card trick. We're going to try something here. Danny, just stand just there for me. Wonderful. Danny, inside this box there's 52 playing cards. Nothing exciting. It's exactly what you'd imagine it will do. I'm going to riffle through the cards. I just want you to call out stop whenever you like. It doesn't matter when, yeah? Okay, say stop. Sure. Take the card, have a look at it. Show it to every single person in this crowd. Can see that card. And I'll look away. Perfect. Now, Danny, I know this is a weird thing, but in this trick, I'm allowed to see the cards. I know you tried to hide it, but I can't see it. Can I take a look? You got the Jack of Clubs, yeah? Danny, when you go to the shop and you buy your items, what do you get to prove that you bought those items, to prove that they're yours? You get a receipt, yeah? We're going to try and make you some sort of receipt. What I'm going to do, we're going to try and take the card, and we're going to tear a corner off the top of the card, just like this. I'm going to rip you a little corner. Perfect. Hey, Danny, if you can kind of hold your hand out for me, I'll give you that corner there. Take it and keep it safe. Don't lose it. Yeah? Are you good with that? Put it in your pocket, yeah, nice. Perfect. That sounds good to me. In my pocket, Danny, I've got a pen. It's not a Sharpie, I'm sorry. If I tap the card just like this, watch. Magic. Okay. Now, in magic, nothing ever disappears. It doesn't vanish. It has to go somewhere. We know that, yeah. Where's Mike? Where's Mike? At the back of the room here, yeah? Mike, I gave you a present earlier. Did you eat it or have you kept it? He's kept it? It's safe. Mike, make your way this way for me. I can actually come round onto the stage, Mike. That'd be brilliant if you could do that. Mike's got something I gave him earlier. Hopefully, if this has worked out, I cross my fingers, we can create a miracle right now. Michael, what is it? It's a crunchy! Great, thank you so much. Michael, take it out of the box, take it out of the box. Or take it out of the wrapper. No, I'm sorry. You can eat it later. Yeah, that's nice, that's sweet. No, that's alright, I can take it, What's in there? It's a crunchy bar, perfect. It's intact, it's completely normal, yeah? Break it in half for me, break it in half. And then in your loudest, clearest voice, Mike, what's inside the crunchy? What is it? A playing card. Okay. Take out the playing card, have a look at it. I'll take this off you. I'm not going to steal it, don't worry. Unroll it, and then announce to them as loud as you possibly can. What card is that? What card is it? It's a tightrope. Let's take a look. We got the Jack of Clubs! But that could be any Jack of Clubs in the world. We could only know that it's your Jack of Clubs if you kept a receipt. Oh, you did. Take that corner, place it against that card. If it matches, ladies and gentlemen, give them a massive round of applause. Yes? Yes! Thank you so much for joining in. You can take your crunchy, there you go. Danny, enjoy that one. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for getting involved. We wanted to finish on something special. We're going to do something a little bit like this. Thank you.
I can smile.
and Mischief. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing live on stage, the star of America's Got Talent and Britain's Got Talent, it's Ryland.
This is my sister Thea, and my name is Ryland. Now, I'd like to start off with something very dangerous. Something very dangerous indeed. Do you see that box? Watch this. A bottle, as you can see here, and what you have there is a glass. Show them the glass, please. Okay, a bottle and a glass. Now what's going to happen is they both get covered by a tube. So over here, you can see that we have a glass. This is going to teleport into the tube over there. And over here, we have a bottle that's going to teleport to the tube over there. So we have a... That's strange. I guess one had a bottle here. It's fine. We'll start again. I'm going to show you a very quick trick. A very quick trick indeed. Now this quick trick involves a bottle, and a glass. Now they both get covered by a tube. Now over here, the glass is going to teleport over from here over to there. And this bottle over here is going to teleport over to where the glass is. That's strange. I could just want to have a bottle here. Do you know what happened? It's fine. We'll start again once again. Meaning we have a bottle, and a glass. Now what's going to happen is they're going to swap places. They get covered by a tube. The glass over here is going to teleport over there. You see the glass. Over here, we have a bottle that's going to teleport over to here. You can see we have. That's strange. Can I just want to bottle here? Do you know what happened with that?
No.
What are you doing over there, Phil? Show me your hand. No, your other hand. No, both hands. Bring it back. I'm going to show you a very quick trick. A very quick trick indeed. Now this quick trick involves a bottle and a glass. Now they are going to swap places. They both get covered by a tube, which they will not touch. No, don't touch the tube. No, be serious, don't touch the tube. Over here, we have a glass who's going to teleport over to there. And over here, we have a bottle who's going to teleport over to there. And it happens it's going to happen on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we have a glass over there and a bottle over there. And that is a very quick trick. Thank you. Now, when I was young, and I was in nursery, I used to play in the sandpit. And one time, I had a glass of water and some sand. I added them together, and something amazing happened. I'd like to show you exactly what happened right now. Because basically, I put the sand inside the water, and it's hard to explain. I'll show you now. Ready? I think we're nearly ready. Okay. Right, I guess. Snow. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's not really. Okay, right, watch this. Watch this. film Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cover it. Now in Harry Potter, they have a spell called Wingardium Leviosa. Now this spell, it allows things to float. Now, balloons, they technically already float, but they fall in the air once you let go of them. Unless you've got helium in. But I haven't got any helium with me. So I'd like to show you what you can do with the spell Wingardium Leviosa. But I'm also going to use another spell called Bombastio. You'll probably figure out what that is later. So here I have 3 different balloons. I've got a black balloon, I've got a red balloon, and a gold balloon. So, Gary, what colour balloon would you like to use?
Red.
Red. Now, are you sure you want to use the red one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Watch this. Wingardium Leviosa, you can make things float, such as balloons. But earlier on today, my sister actually asked me, can you make me fly? And I thought, I might as well try it. Give it a go. So, what I want to do is actually to try and make my sister fly. And using Wingardium Leviosa. Watch this. Watch this. There, come on.
time, give it up for Ryland Petty. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Thomas Maloney.
Check if my mic's on. It's been a very random day. So let's keep up the random. So I didn't know I was going to perform tonight. You didn't know I was going to perform tonight. I wasn't even on the bill. Nobody knows who I am, so let's keep it even more random. So I need 3 random spectators from the audience, and let's go with. Oh, you're all so happy. Let's go with Danny. Danny, the happiest man. The happiest man. He's like a spectator from L&L. He's in everything. Everybody give him a round of applause as he comes up to the stage. And let's go with. And what I need you to do, Danny, just stand in front of any one of these stalls. Just stand in front of any one of these stalls. Good choice. That's the one I'd have gone for. Yes, snow, sand. Crazy. Okay, so let's go with somebody else. We need somebody else. Let's go with this man in the white t-shirt. As you stand up, everybody's going to give you a massive round of applause. Everybody give him a round of applause, everybody! As he carries on sitting down. Only a magic convention, eh? So, let's go with the next one. Let's go with this lady here. Can you come and help me? There we go. Everybody give her a massive round of applause. There we go. It's a bit messy back there. They just don't have the good tech here today. So let's go with somebody else. Let's go with this man in the awesome shirt. Can you come and help me? Yes, you stand in front of any one of the stalls. There we go. Now if you come around there, watch out for the water, snow, sand, fire, all that sort of stuff, balloons, everything. Okay, yeah, you come and stand in front of this stall for me here. There we go. That's random. Okay, so you pick which stall you want to stand in front of. You didn't, I'm afraid, but we can't leave it like that. So when I click my fingers, you're all going to have a bit of a shuffle about. So everybody have a shuffle. Have a shuffle about. Stand in front of the stall you want to sit in front of. There we go. Wow, whoa, we're snaking it there. That's very good. You happy? No, you're not happy. Okay. You remind me of my wife. There we go. So, okay, so we're happy now. Perfect. So now we're going to make it even more random. When I was on my way here, I didn't know I was doing a show, so I had to nip to B&Q. When I nipped to B&Q, I got some colour swabs. You know where when you paint, there's some colour palettes. I'm going to get you to pick one of these palettes, and I don't even want you to see. That's how random it needs to be. I'm going to give them a big shuffle up, and we'll start with you, sir. Don't look up. Put your hand into the bag. No, different part of that one. Okay, just pick one, only take one, don't let them stick together. Once you go on, hold it in your hand, don't show anybody, don't even look at yourself. And Danny, my favourite Danny, what I want you to do is put your hand in. There we go. Pick a swab, hold it tight, and there we go. And I want you to pick one, if you can just let me give it a good mix up, there we go. If you can just pick the last one, hold it in your hands and hold it against your heart, because I know you've got a big heart, haven't you? Okay, so that's random, that is random. So, also the random thing was, B&Q had a really good discount on stools and paint. That's why I bought the paint, because the stools looked a little bit terrible. So before I came in today, I gave all these stools a bit of a colour, a bit of a lick of paint. I painted this stool, and this stool, and you're going to see, if all this randomness has come together, we have matched the same colours up. So let's start off with you. Let's have a look, what colour have you got? Read it out to everybody. Blue dusk. We've got blue dust, that's blue. If you show everybody that's a dark blue. Let's see if I got this right. Let's see if I put these in the right order. There we go. There we go. That looks like a blue to me. Everybody give her a massive round of applause. Okay, so, Danny, your turn now. And let's see what colour you went for. High voltage.
High voltage, and what colour is that? That's a red, that's a reddy orange, right? There we go. Show everybody, you're happy that's a red orange. And if you could just stand to the left for me, there we go. Hopefully, first time is coincidence. Second time, that's a miracle. Let's have a look, did it work? That looks like a red to me. Everybody give Danny a massive round of applause. Okay, you can sit on the stool. I'll let you sit on the stool. Perch yourself on the stool here, there we go. You can just perch yourself on the stool. Something I forgot to do at the beginning, to be honest. Okay, so, let's have a look at the colour that you picked. What did you go for? Shit. No. What colour's that? Sorry?
Black.
It's with it. So white?
Oh, is it see-through? I don't know. If you can just stand up for me, then just stand to your left. Hopefully this will have worked. I don't know if it has worked. We'll have a look. Did it work? Well, that looks like premium play code to me. Let's give these ladies and gentlemen a massive round of applause. I'll let you all go and sit back down. Thank you. Thank you. I won't take them back. It's expensive. There we go. Thank you. Thank you.
Please put your hands together and give it up for the absolutely incredible Raymond and Cannon.
Good afternoon, everybody. Hello! Oh, I'm sure we could do a little bit better than that. Good afternoon, everyone. Hello! Hello. My name is Ocasia Cannon.
I'm Dean Raymond.
And we're really excited to be here today because we're going to show you some really quick snippets of our brand new show, The Cannon and Raymond Show.
Well, take a notice. It's called the Raymond and Cannon Show. And yes, we've got some bits from our show. And Casey doesn't know this yet, but I've got something brand new. Brand new.
What do you mean?
Well, secretly, I bought something at Blackpool and I wanted to try it here today. I thought it would be perfect.
When did you do that?
When you were chatting away to Danny and Steph at the Castle of Magic, you say. Yeah. So I went and bought a new magic trick, so you're all good for a minute.
Oh, right, I'm good.
Yeah, you can chill for a
Okay,
bit.
so you've seen 2 minutes of me, and I'm already here.
Yeah, see you in a bit. Great, so it's just me. Could I have someone to come and join me? Would you like to come and join me? Give her a big round of applause, everyone, as she joins me on stage. Here we go. Hello, can you stand here for me? And what's your name? Maddie. Say hello, Maddie. Hello, Maddie. And how old are you, Maddie? 12. Funny, actually, because I was 12 and I was your age. The old guys are the best, aren't they? Now, we are going to do a card trick because magicians love card tricks, but this is a card trick with a difference. Bit more exciting than that. It's a card trick with a difference. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so what we're going to do is you're going to select the card, you're going to sign your name on the card, you're going to throw the cards high into the air, they're going to flutter down beautifully, and I am going to catch your signed card in my teeth. Does that sound good? Great, okay. Firstly then, here your deck of cards. Pick one for me. Show everyone which one it is. And you can sign your name on the front of the card for me. Great. Very quick, well done. Show everyone your signed card. Lovely. Okay, so we've gone for the 10 of clubs with Maddie's signature on it. Now, I am going to place the card inside the deck. I'm going to give it a quick mix. Like that, Maddie. Okay, now, in a moment, you're going to take the deck of cards. You're going to spread them out like this. You're going to throw them high into the air, about here. Not at my face. Definitely not at their faces. But just about here, and they're going to flutter down, and I'm going to catch them. But this is a card trick with a difference. I'm not only going to catch it in my teeth, I'm going to do it whilst juggling. Yes. So, does that sound good? It does sound good. Take the cards for me. Okay, so over here, I have got my set of juggling clubs. Here we go. Now, let me start juggling because I will drop them. Okay. Okay, great. Now, Maddie, are you ready? Great. Audience, are you ready? Yes. Then Maddie, throw the cards when I count to 3. 1. Fine, it's fine. Maddie, don't worry. I've got an idea. Pick them up. I'm joking, I wouldn't do that. I've got a better idea. Pick a colour. Blue, great. Put your hand out like that for me. You can hold the blue colour. Okay. The funny thing is about these clubs is they twist off at the top like that. Can you see that it's twisting off? Okay, can you twist the top of the... We're going to twist again. Yeah, so come on, keep twisting. There we go. Until, after a while, it'll pop off like that. There we go. Okay, have you noticed that there is something inside it? Maddie, is there something inside it? Don't grab it just yet. Is there something? What is it? It's a card. Okay, now, I'm just going to show the audience. You can see there is a folded up card inside the club. Can you reach in and grab it really slowly for me, Maddie? Just reach in and grab it for me. Maddie, really slowly reach in and grab it, okay? Okay, great. Unfold the card. Show everyone the card. And everyone's going to go wild with applause because it's your signed card, Maddie! Great. Now, Maddie, you've been amazing. This is the best part. So, what I want you to do is place your right hand high into the air like this. That's the one. And you're going to take a big bow and everyone's going to go wild with applause. Maddie, everyone! Thank you, Maddie. That's the way. Thank you. Keep it going for Maddie, everyone. What a legend. Great. Okay. Now, I am going to leave you in the lovely and very capable hands of Ocasia Cannon.
Now, usually at the end of a magic show, the magician will finish with one final trick. Now, if you don't mind, for tonight's showet, I'm going to finish this show. But before I actually get there, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. 4 years ago today, I had an entirely different job. I wasn't here, I wasn't doing magic, I did something completely different. And actually, what I used to do is I used to work in software. I used to collect data and all that sort of boring stuff. Anyway, 4 years ago today, I was actually given an opportunity to go and work on a magic show. Now, this was the best news I could have had. I was actually really excited. I've always been a fan of magic. So I went up to Blackpool and I did the rehearsals and I went there every day with a smile on my face. It was the best news I could have ever had. Anyway, so as the rehearsals and weeks go on, eventually it comes to the point where we do our first show. But unfortunately, on the day of that very first show, I had some really bad news. And I actually found out that I had lost my job. I just lost my job in software, and as anybody knows, it's not particularly the best information you can be given. Now, as anybody knows, if you've ever had that happen, you can either make a choice. You either go out and find a new job, or do something completely different. Now, I didn't know what I was going to do. But anyway, being the sort of person that I was, I carried on with the show with a smile on my face. But when I was watching the show, when I was watching The Magician, I realised something really important. And it was about this idea of having belief. Now, you can have belief in anything. It could be something else, but also it could be in yourself. Now, for the next few moments, I just want you to think about something you've always wanted. Whether it's a house, a holiday, a car, a toy, whatever you want. But for the next few moments, I just want you to have the belief that you are able to bring that thing to life. Now, as I said, 4 years ago today, I had a decision to make. Now I'm going to stop talking, and I'm going to let the magic speak for itself. My name's Ocasia Cannon, and this has been Dean Raymond, and today you've seen our dream. Now, we could end it there. We could end it on that really sad note. But I was always told by a really great magician, now you may not have ever heard of him, it's this man called Danny Hunt, and he always said to finish on a high. So would you like to see one more? Yeah. Would you like to see something quite dangerous? Yeah. All right, let's give it a go.
In the sky, you know how I feel.
Really, that is Ferrybridge Day of Magic. It's gone for another year. It'll be back again in 2026. And honestly, if you've listened this far, first of all, I want to say thank you to Danny and Steph and Mike for organising the convention and inviting me and Ryland and Thea and Thomas to come and perform. Thank you so much. I want to say hello and thank you to everyone that came over and saw me. A special thank you to Alan, who invited me into the Friends of the Leeds Magic Circle Facebook group, which is great. I feel awesome that I'm now a member of that. Thanks to Vinny Sagoo for presenting a great lecture. I am absolutely going to be at this convention next year. I hope you guys are as well. If you are, I will see you there. But yeah, that's a review of the Ferrybridge Day of Magic. I hope you enjoyed watching the acts. I hope you enjoyed listening to my review. I'll be back again very soon with another video. Don't forget, if you haven't done already, go and join the Netrix. It's my online streaming platform for magicians. It's called The Netrix, obviously, thenetrix.com. You can get access immediately, and I will see you again soon. My name's Craig. This is Magic TV.